Migration. The immigrants Europe wants. Amsterdam, Rome, and Warsaw. Right wing governments are quietly letting in migrant farm workers. The fruits of free movement. Look out of a train window in Dutch farm country, and much of what you see is glass, row after row of greenhouses. At René Simon's farm, 60 kilometers southeast of Rotterdam, the raspberry bushes rumble across acres of trellises. The workers who pick them are mostly from Eastern Europe, Poles and Bulgarians in peak season, or Ukrainians who often stay longer. We have a few ladies from near Lviv now, says Mr. Simmons. We tell them if it gets tough there, you can always stay here. Farmers like Mr. Simmons are at the center of a European dilemma. Governments are vowing to reduce immigration, but European agriculture depends on migrant workers. About 2 million Europeans cross borders to work on farms every year, according to EU estimates, plus another 400,000 from outside the Union, perhaps a third of the bloc's agricultural workforce of 7 to 9 million. Europe's farmers have enormous clout and tend to be part of the base of the hard right parties that want to keep out foreigners. That has forced such parties to compromise on their anti immigration slogans. Italy is a good example. In April 2023, 6 months after the hard right government led by Giorgia Meloni took office, her agriculture minister Francesco Lollobrigida chided Italians to have more babies or face being replaced by foreigners. Yet, in practice, Mr. Lollobrigida has pushed for more visas for agricultural workers. Miss Meloni, while trying to ship off many asylum seekers for processing in Albania, is welcoming more labor immigration so long as it is controlled. The reason is pure necessity. Italy's agriculture industry has a shortfall of some 200,000 workers each year, says Massimiliano Giancianti, president of Confagricoltura, a farmers' association. The legal workforce in agriculture, including seasonal workers, numbers around a million. A third are foreigners. Among those aged 18 to 35, nearly all are, says Mr. Giansanti. Young Italians think of agriculture as backbreaking work under the sun. In addition, some 230,000 people work in the sector's shadow economy, many of them undocumented migrants from Asia and Africa. Countries such as Germany, France, and the Netherlands, meanwhile, get most of their migrant farm workers from the East European countries that joined the EU in the 2000s. The biggest source country was initially Poland. As Polish laborers left Poland seeking higher wages, Polish farmers hired Ukrainians to replace them.